A new dawn as President Goodluck Jonathan is due to be inaugurated tomorrow. From the parliamentary system, which collapsed in 1966, to the executive presidential system employed between 1979 and 1983, as well as from 1999 to date, Nigeria has come a long way in its democratic journey. Whichever way one looks at it, 12 years of uninterrupted democratic rule calls for celebration of sorts. The inauguration of the president and 26 state governors is a testimony that democracy has germinated and is waxing stronger. Tonight,
flanked by his wife Hawa, Governor Dambaba Danfulani Suntai of Taraba State was sworn in for the second term amidst cheers from a mammoth crowd at the Jolinyame complex, Jalingo. He called on the people to forget their differences and come together for the onerous task of transforming the state, especially the rural areas. Governor Dambaba Suntai promised equitable development to all parts of the state, whether or not they voted for him. Governor Theodore Ojo of Abia State was also sworn in for a second tenure in Umuahia with pomp and pageantry. In his inaugural speech, Governor Ojo said Abia State has witnessed some developmental strides in the last 4 years. He, however, promised that his administration will not relent in the next 4 years to make life even better for the people of the state. In Damaturu, the Yobe State capital, Governor Ibrahim Gaidam was sworn in for a term of 4 years. Governor Gaidam said the second tenure is for serious transformation of the state after laying the foundation in the last 4 years. Shortly after taking the oath for a second tenure administered by the Chief Judge of Niger State, Justice Jibrin Dajuo, at the Trade Fair Complex, Mina, Governor Muazu Babangida Aliyu described his inauguration as a new covenant with the people of the state. This, he said, he intends to live up to through selfless service. And from Lafia, Nasarawa State, is a report that the only CPC governor in the country, Umaru Tanko Almakura, has been sworn in at a colorful ceremony in Lafia, the state capital. Governor Ibrahim Shehu Shema of Katsina State was also sworn in for a second tenure at the Polo Ground, Katsina. He promised to carry everybody along during the next 4 years. In Abuja, I am Muhammad Hamza Sheikh.
Mohammed Hamza Sheikh reports.
In Dutse, Jigawa State, Governor Sule Lamido was sworn in for another 4-year term at a colorful ceremony. The governor told a mammoth crowd at the Aminu Kano Triangle that the focus of his administration in the next 4 years will be human and rural development. Also sworn in for a second term is Governor Gabriel Suswam of Benue State. Shortly after the oath, Governor Suswam promised that wealth creation through industrial development will be the focus of his administration in the next 4 years. In Bauchi, Malam Isa Yuguda took the oath for another 4-year term at a ceremony held at the Tafawa Balewa Square in the state capital. Governor Yuguda said regaining the confidence of the people in governance and providing to them the much-needed amenities will be his focus in this tenure. Jos, the Plateau State capital, played host to dignitaries from all walks of life who converged on the Teen City to witness the inauguration ceremony of Governor Jonah David Jang for a second term. Governor Jang pledged to reconcile the various parts of the state in the next 4 years. In Abuja, I am Muhammad.
We'll now join Bashir in Sokoto for reports on the inauguration.
Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to Sokoto. Zamfara State new Governor Alhaji Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar of AMPP has been sworn in amidst cheers and admiration from supporters, friends and well-wishers from across the federation. His priority, he said, is to uplift the standard of farming in the state to guarantee food security. Kule Adebayo has more.
The oath of allegiance was administered on the Governor Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar and his deputy, Malam Ibrahim Wakala Muhammad, by the Chief Judge of the state, Justice Kulu Aliu. On the governor's priority is the revival of agricultural sector as promised during his electioneering campaign. mentor, Senator Ahmed Sani Yerima Bakura, says they will not interfere in the state affairs except when his advice is sought for. He, however, encouraged the new governor to fear Allah. Top ANPP stalwarts in the state and at the national level congratulated Governor Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar and urged him to be more focused on human development to alleviate poverty in the state. Former Governor Alhaji Mahmoud Aliu Shingavi, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Alhaji Muhammad Bawa, also lent his voice to congratulate the new governor. Highlights of the event was the inspection of guard of honor mounted by the Nigerian police and other paramilitary operatives in the state.
In Kebbi State, Governor Saidu Usman Dakengari has been sworn in for the second term with a promise to explore more strategies for economic empowerment and wealth creation. Nuratanko Akili has details.
The swearing-in ceremony was conducted in a colorful manner at Halura Abdi Mini Stadium, Bedouin Kebbi. Governor Saidu Usman Dakengari, who described the event as a sober and humbling moment, said he is determined to forge a better future for the people of Kebbi State for the confidence reposed in him. He said to achieve this, a value-oriented investment need to be carried out in the area of education, agriculture, health, and public service. Alhaji Saidu Dakengari further stated that sustainable and consistent effort is required to build such a solid foundation collectively.
The goodness in us recognize that our contest be for the good of all. After the voters have spoken freely, openly through the ballot box, the time has come to set aside those things that separate us and join our hands and our hearts together for the good of our state.
The Kebbi State Chairman of the PDP, Alhaji Mansur Shehu, who thanked the people of the state for giving PDP their mandate for the second term, also said Governor Saidu Dakengari will fulfill all the promises to the people. The oath of office was administered to the governor and his deputy by the Kebbi State Chief Judge, Justice Ibrahim Omar.
That I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Nigeria of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Highlight of the event include the inspection of guard of honor and parade mounted by a detachment of Nigeria Police Kebbi State Command and march past by students and other paramilitary organizations in the state. A cross-section of Kebbi State indigenes expressed their expectations from the new government.
I am very much confident that he meant what he said, and that is exactly the focus and the way this government is likely to move towards.
We hope and we so much expect that he will build from the good work he has done before.
We saw more than expectation. So for this opportunity that he has been given to continue, we are expecting more better than what we have seen in the past. In Bedouin Kebbi, Nuratanko Akili.
And that's it from Sokoto. It's back to Ifain in Abuja for more on Nationwide.
Thank you, Bashir. As part of efforts to tackle poverty and ensure development in the continent, African